guys, this is Gwendolyn, and for this video I would like to share with you a bag that I've had for a little while. It's a Louis Vuitton bag, and I would like to show you ways I carry this bag. So let's get started. And the bag that I'm sharing with you today is my Epi Noe. It's a type of like a bucket. It's like one of the bucket style bags. Now, as far as GM and things like that, I'm not really sure if this is considered a GM. I'm not 100% sure, but it's pretty large. And the Epi material, as some of you already know, it has like the ridges on the bag like this. And this particular bag, the color, I guess some people call it a fawn or a type of a brown. And it's just like that all the way around. I have a pillow in here a little bit. And of course it doesn't come with this little scarf I have on here. I'm just showing you that to be a little bit creative, you could put a scarf on it.
Which I think is cute because you can add some color to your bag if you want.
I know it has the strap like this. Some people have the different Noe that has the like the untreated leather.
Yes,
I love those. I want one of those too. But it has the adjustable straps on both sides, just like I think all of the Noe bucket bags. Of course, you guys know the history of the bucket bag. It was just designed for the Louis Vuitton people they designed it to be able to carry champagne bottles. And that's my understanding, at least 5. So 4 uprights and 1 down in the middle. Which all of his bags were designed for some element of travel or some business to some degree. Seems like they're really creative. But anyway, this one's made out of France. I believe it's way older. It has a code or something here too as well. But I forgot how to read the code. But it has the adjustable straps on both sides. You could take the strap completely off, but why would you carry without a strap? And the measurements are 13, I think, inches from here to here. And I am talking about inches, not centimeters. And it says, I think, 7.5, I think, here in the depth. And I believe the width of the bag is about, I think it's like 10.5 inches. I
think it was like 10.5
10.5 this way, 13 this way, and 7.5. You
can see the Louis Vuitton symbol right there.
Yeah, you can see the little symbol?
Yes, found right in the corner.
Oh, yes, right here. It has the symbol there. And some people don't want to carry like the monogram of different ones because they're like overpowered, I guess, like indulgent in the monogram and the designer logos.
Yes.
So to be a little bit less over the top, I guess, the Epi leathers are a different option. And I got this one off of eBay from Japan. I just have a little bit of a mark there. I think that's just something, a little mark there and there. It has Louis Vuitton name written here. The name is there. There's the bottom. It has no feet. It has the Epi thingy on the same material here. Has the nice, like the bandolier. They have the leather strip like that, like on the bandolier, different bags. Has it on each side. Let me see, Louis Vuitton. Let me see if his name is on. No, it's only on one side. It's on the little, what do you call them? Little studs. I forgot what they're called, but the little studs. It's on there. It's not on here, but it's on all of the baguettes or whatever they call these, the little circular little round things. I forgot what they call these loops. But their Louis Vuitton is written on that. And this, of course, came with not a scarf. I'm just going digging in here. The actual leather piece. Of course, people that know the Noes, they come with the leather piece that you feed through the...
You weave in and out through there.
So they're
like you did the scarf.
Yeah. And you can come up with some different ideas of scarves. I just wanted to show that if your leather is in really terrible condition. You could buy another leather piece. I do have other leather strips that I've ordered. You could do that. You could use a scarf. You could use pretty much anything that would fit comfortably through the little baguettes or whatever they call them, whatever the little circle, the little loops. I'm going to call them loops because I'm not 100%.
I think it's creative. It adds something else to your bag.
Yeah, I just like to add flair to a bag sometimes. So anyway, that's what that's for. And then, so, you know what I wanted to do was really quickly show you guys this other bag. I'm going to come back to this one. But if you remember, here we go with remembering.
Do you remember?
One of the little, my tiny bucket, the little, I think they call them mini. Some people call it mini. And what is the other word? The tiny word. Oh, what is it? Not petite, mini, or, oh, whatever. That tiny, tiny little bucket bag I've shown. What's another word for really for small? I forgot.
I love this one.
And remember I showed you guys this one on one of my other videos. But what I've done since then is I've added a strap on it. I ordered this. I had a lady make it for me. I got to look up. I'll put in the description because I got this from Estee.
Or Esty.
Esty.
I always call it Esty.
I don't know, but that's one site where lots of designers sell their things. She made this chain for me. It's so cute, and I carry it. I could carry it on my shoulder.
I think the bag already was really cute. But I love that strap. It's really
cute. It's so cute. I do that with it. You can also tuck the straps inside and carry the tiny bucket. Mini, they call this a mini petite or something like that, bucket bag. One of those tiny words. A word that means the smaller bag, and I just sometimes forgot. You could tuck it inside and do it like that, and I just hitch it on to the hardware.
I love that. I think when you showed me the strap, I thought it was so pretty, and it works perfectly.
Isn't it cute? But I like the straps like that, and I carry it.
And didn't you pick out the leather piece on the strap?
Yeah, I picked out of her choices. I got as close to a darker. I think this color was like mocha. I got as dark as I could to match this.
So basically, you got to customize.
Yeah, I did customize. I decided on the length and everything. You decide on the color, the hardware, the length, all the way down to the little connector, the clasp.
The clasp.
You figure it out yourself whether you want it circular, all the different sizes. I know a lot of Louis Vuitton, their purses have this similar shape, not quite, but I did that for that reason. So that looks cute, and it really works. Like I said, this works for me. This bag is so convenient because it holds so much. But I just wanted to show you guys that.
That's so cute.
For the people that don't think they can use the smaller buckets, oh yes you can. Absolutely. Okay, now we get back to the epi here. I want to take these thingies out because you know what? I'm going to put those in there. So because you can use the epi Noe here, you can use the larger one. I'm thinking it's a GM. I'm just believing it is. It could not be. I can't stand when I label something because I could be wrong. I am still learning about Louis Vuitton, but this bag wasn't. I think it's like a GM. They don't. A lot of the sites don't go into a lot of specifics of the GM versus MM and things like that, other than a petite or a small or a mini. They pretty much specify that.
But when I was looking it up on like Google, searching the measurements and things like that, I believe it's the GM.
It seems to be a GM size to me. I'm not sure, but it seems to be. If it's not, it's big enough. I don't know what's larger, but it's big enough. So, and then being an older bag, this is the vintage, an older bag. Maybe the measurements are a little bit different on the brand new ones. I don't know.
Yeah, that's something to consider.
Yeah. So if you're on a budget and you need like different things, go for some of the vintage, different bags, in my opinion, because this bag was, I want to say, not more than $300.
And it's in really good shape.
It's in good shape. And then if it isn't, like I shine up the hardware a little bit, I couldn't do a great job. But my thing is, they still make epi leather, different bags Louis Vuitton does. Maybe I could put it in the shop if I need be and get new hardware.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to see if they can give me new hardware. I'm sure they probably could. And I'm going to consider that. But anyway, I'm going to take some of these pochettes out because I'm going to put them in there. Because we're going to set the bag out. This one is connected out here. You know what? I can leave this one in here.
Leave that one in there.
I'll just leave it with this one. That's not the one came with it. Actually, it was this one that matches.
That's so cute.
The
I really like your little bucket.
I know the damier, but I use this one because I just like the difference.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes I just like it. But this one actually came with that bag. Okay, so there's the mini bucket. Here's the mommy bucket. A little bit bigger, but with 13 inches in height, that's a pretty nice size. Okay, so we could set the bag up really quickly I'm a student still in school, so let me still, like I never graduated.
You just started learning something different now.
Some of
you're doing accounting.
Hard-headed days, it was a struggle. But yeah, I study accounting,
Mom
you guys,
did
bookkeeping.
And stuff as well, and now she's doing accounting. So she's just in school for something different.
Yeah, I just changed my major, whatever. I was studying teaching initially, which I'm going to finish teaching. And because I homeschool Hayden, so I'm going to continue with the teaching. But I'm in school again. I've finished a lot of my bookkeeping. I've got some certification in some of that. Now I'm doing my accounting.
And I have to say, you're really good in accounting. I have no interest in accounting, and so I didn't want to take it. I didn't want to major in it, but you're very good at accounting. I know you don't think that you are, but you're very good at accounting.
Thank you. I studied accounting because I like things organized, and it's the best way to keep my bills together. I used to work as an office administrator years ago, so to keep things in order, it's all about what they call a paper trail. You can always keep track of all of your things. That's why I studied it. But anyway, so back to what does you got to do with it? Well, you may want to be an accountant. Karen and Epping leather bag. Okay, so let me take this pillow out, and I can show you what the bag looks like inside. Got a fat pillow in here to keep the shape. And you know when bags sit for a little while, I felt my strap fall. I heard, because I was listening. I heard, you know what people say, that's like someone told them.
Yes, ma'am.
But I heard on one of the YouTube channels some lady I was watching, and she said that her older bags, like from her mom or somewhere, they were all jumbled up in the closet, whatever. She realized hers cracked because it was I also believe that to happen because people forget about, in my opinion, the different canvases and things. They still need to breathe. I think they get too dry, possibly. And then so they crack. Anyway, so she suggested don't ever let them stay folded. So for that reason, I keep it stuffed. But on the inside, it looks like this. It has, I can untie this. It has just the...
so well.
Huh?
My bows are always crooked.
She walked a crooked mile.
My bows are always crooked. I can tell when you've tied a bow and when I've tied a bow.
That's the inside. It does have a pocket in there, a zipper pocket. I'm trying to see if it has a D-ring because we know. There's another D-ring. Look at that color. It's like an orange, someone out here call it a something like Sapingo, or I can't see it very well. My eyes can't focus on it very well. It's like an orange, light color. It's like pretty orange. It has a nice size pocket in here. Oh, some glasses in there. That's what I need. There's one pocket, and it's just a tunnel in there of a pretty orange color, like a tangerine or something. Something similar. I'm trying to let some of the light hit it. It's really pretty color.
It is really pretty.
It's really pretty. And it's really soft in there. It feels like whatever the lining is in some of these bags, I don't know the actual lining material, but it feels like, almost like a suede.
I was going to say it looks kind of like
suede. It feels like a type of a suede. There are no rips or anything. This bag is in great condition, and I got it from one of the, like I said, Japanese vendor or something on eBay. Okay, let's put some things in it too, just because, I have to do that. Because we do have people that want to further their education. So we have to consider them first versus the, the sit-at-home people.
The dropouts.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
those. Just at home, eating, what is it used to say, bonbons?
Bonbons.
And
watching TV. I would be eating Twinkies.
like what I would do. If Hayden, if I didn't have a homeschooler.
Mom jokes all the time, but Mom, I can't see her sitting still for too long. Every time when Mom's quiet for too long and I come upstairs to see what she's doing some type of craft. She's like making something, making jewelry or something.
I just got done cutting the grass, you guys.
Exactly.
I literally just got done cutting the grass before Lexi came in and turned this camera on. So if I'm all boom boom, I
boom, boom.
was cutting the grass and I have to go back outside and finish doing my work. Kevin is at work, so I handle the yard and all of that type of stuff because he does all of the other things.
I do help. I supervise if nothing else.
Lexi runs from the earthworms and whatever else we have out there. That's what she does. Snails.
I make sure Mom doesn't miss any spots when she's cutting the grass.
Yeah. Sure she does. Sure she does. Okay, here are some books I'm putting in there. I have this nice size folder. This is a pretty thick book. A nice size, the average, whatever that size is. Like an 8 and something.
Is that like a 2 subject, 1 subject? I don't know.
5 star. I don't know.
If it has a divider in it, it's a multi-subject.
It has dividers in it, but it's an average size folder that you would run in.
So it's around the size of like a 2 subject folder.
These are my actual school books for real, so that's why I picked it up. See? Introduction to Management. She wasn't fibbing. She's in school. Yeah, I sure am. Okay, put that in there. Only reason it looks a bit tight because I don't feel like pulling this out more. But I got that.
But they still fit.
I got that in there. Wait a minute, this ring is bothering me.
I
got my books in there. I'm going to put some other stuff and I'll show you. They can sit straight up in there. See there?
Yeah.
So it definitely can be used as a book bag. And I'm going to, and I will let you know with what I'm doing right now if it gets really heavy because I know that matters. The bag,
especially if you're carrying it for school.
Yeah, the bag without the book is not heavy. I know when you get more into the different types of the leather, you could run into a little bit more weight because the Speedies and things like these got that mostly canvas and it's so lightweight. So that does matter. But at this point, right now, to be honest, it doesn't feel that too much different with the bag with the books in it. To me, it doesn't. That's why a larger bag sometimes helps. Here's the clutch thingy from the pouch from my
Neverfull?
My Neverfull GM. That would fit down in there.
You can put your pins and stuff in there.
Yeah, put that down in there. Just some more pochettes could go in there. Okay, so if we're going to go to school, let's get...
Where's your tablet?
Where's my... Oh, I have a tablet. You guys don't mess with my wrinkled clothes. Remember, I'm working in the yard. Here's my...
Your airbook.
Airbook. You notice gosh, I can't believe I go blank so much when I'm just talking. Like I said before, I always have to explain myself because I don't like people thinking I'm slower down or something. I don't normally walk around talking about something I'm holding. I don't carry a purse, sits up in different places. Oh, this is my Epi leather Louis Vuitton bag, and it's 13 inches by 7.5 by 10. I don't typically speak about things like that. But anyway, let me know about this. Want to talk about the housewives of Atlanta? I have all of them. I can tell you things. Okay, here's my notes book. What is it? The airbook. Okay, we'll put that in there because we would typically need that if we were going to take this to class. Now, just putting those few things in there, see, it's not full. I still have lots of room.
Space.
But like I always say, the more things you pile in something, you have to consider you are adding on some weight. Consider the weight of the object. Because the bag it doesn't feel real heavy, but that airbook is not super light. I don't know why they call that thing airbook.
Well, it's lighter compared to the other
That thing is a workout book. I don't know what they were thinking and called it just an airbook.
That's the older airbook too.
Yeah, I don't think it's that much of a difference. As I understand, they didn't do a whole lot of changes.
I mean, I've picked up some of the other ones, and it's way lighter.
I'm carrying a hernia, and I could get that's a
the
new
first Air book that came out. I got that for school, but when I've been in the store and I've picked up the newer Air books, to me they're way lighter.
Were you picking it up because the price is higher and your hand was like,
My,
the price,
exactly,
was saying
it
the
was
price
just
was
the
up?
price was
So
rising.
it felt lighter, or was it actually lighter?
No, that
Because
should have
want
weighed me
to know.
down more.
That's what it was. This one's way down because the price probably on that one dropped.
But there is a difference.
So I'm going to consider that. Okay, so I got those things in there. We'll probably let me put this in there.
Your iPad Mini 2.
That my iPad Mini too. I put that down in there because it's something I would probably take with me. I got the.
But I would take your little iPad to go with your MacBook.
And I put the pochettes in there. I know. You're right. I put the pochettes in there because it's like maybe if you want makeup or something in those, or you may carry it as a wallet. Okay, let's get to a wallet. Let me go in this bag. This is the one I was carrying today, you guys. My phone,
Cannot forget your phone.
The iPhone 6 Plus. Let's take that out, but let me find my wallet. I've been carrying the Insolent wallet. So the Insolent. Remember that one for the people that
I like that
don't
wallet.
know. Just a receipt. You see, I got my thingies in there, cards. Sitting inside of protectors. I always mention that to protect the people from scanning. I forgot what those cards are called. There's something so basic, just a receipt. But my Epi wallet, this is really nice.
I have to get some more of the
I
protectors.
love this wallet. It has the little ring on there.
Yeah, I love your wallet.
Yep, I like this wallet.
I want to switch back to my Coach wallet because of the size.
It's so much better sometimes. And I went back to carrying a larger wallet a lot of times because I could put all of my stuff in there. I like to organize it. And being that I have the protectors on there, protected my card numbers, protecting the actual credit card, I carry them again. I just stick them in my
I need
those
to
in
get
the
the
slot.
Protectors from you again. I don't know where.
And put the telephone in. We put the phone. Whoop, turn it off.
Who are you calling? Okay.
They were trying to update my phone, and they said we were trying later because you have to ask permission, Mr. Apple. You don't run this one. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in the pockets behind the book, the Air book. I got that sits up against the zipper pocket, so I put that back there. Well, you could also always put decor on your bag somewhere. You can always add charms and things as well. See that? You can always add.
I really like that bag.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of charms. I guess I do this later because this is like more for. See, there you go. It's a little bit heavier because I'm holding it up in the air like this too. But just to put it on my shoulder, I don't feel like standing because I have my shorts. I don't want to be
Your shorts are
different.
cute.
Can I stand up?
You can stand up. There you go.
See? It's like you carry it like this. See there?
I think that's a cute
And
bag.
that feels actually very comfy. Very comfortable. I don't think this bag could go as a crossbody unless you're really tiny.
Yes,
and I got way too much to be crossing over. You're not coming across this one. But it's really very, honestly, it's very comfy. Because the way the material,
and then the straps
are so thick. This is just actually very comfy. This really feels great. And I got that much those things in there.
You got to think about for those who go to a campus, walking around on campus.
Yeah, that feels fine. That feels fine for me. It's just so we know that fits. And it's pretty comfy. It really is. Most of the weight is this older thing. And holding this by itself.
You can feel the weight.
It's a little bit weight on this Air book. That's the weight. A little bit is this. So, we know it will work for that. Now it's way different. It feels, even better. But that doesn't affect anything. This is an extremely comfortable bag to carry around. So if you guys trying to get, like I said, more into the Louis Vuitton, just like I am, there are so many other bags I want and I like, but I'm going to be honest with you, if you need to cut the price, but you still want to carry something that you can actually use, something that's really cute, you go out there. These come in so many different colors. Well, I'm not going to say so many, but they do come in different colors. They come in black and A few other, I forgot what they call the black, whatever the French word is.
Noir.
Noir. They come in the different colors, and then you can be so creative with getting scarves.
Yeah.
I have some Louis Vuitton scarves, but they're large. They're not the bandeau. I
Yes,
think they're
ma'am.
called the real thin ones. I don't have one of those yet. So you use something that you like, get a piece of fabric, a fabric piece that you really like, a color that you like, and put it through there. Save yourself some money if
Exactly,
need be.
if need be.
And you're carrying something that you add in a little bit of your own flair to an already successful designer's look. So yeah, be creative. I don't follow trends anyway. I'm telling you, I do not follow a trend. So I take some of these things out. I took the books out and the air book. I took the folder, the book, the air book, the pouch or clutch or whatever, however you want to use it, a huge pochette, whatever. Here's the wallet, my Epi wallet. Take that back out. I'll just go ahead and take the phone back out for a second. So I had oh, did you get, show you the things in there?
Show me what in there?
All of the things in
yes,
there.
Ma'am,
Did
you
show it?
showed me.
Okay. But then it's a pochette. It's so cute, isn't it?
I like your
forgot whatever they
pochette.
call it. In which this particular style actually was shining up some of my zippers.
That's another thing you do when I don't hear from you for a
when I'm
while.
sitting there just watching TV, you guys, or watching YouTube, sometimes I sit there and I shine up because a lot of pieces I've bought, I don't have a whole lot of brand new pieces. I wouldn't mind if I had the money to go in and buy everything brand new. Who wouldn't? But I'm gonna be honest with you. I like things with character.
Yeah.
I like older thingies, like I like vintage or antiques. I like things that feels like it has a story.
Well, I do this. I don't buy purses, but I do go and buy used books.
Yeah, it feels like you're part of a story of something in your history, and it just.
So I go to old.
I hope it's not a killer.
I know.
Killer man. I hope you didn't have this bag, but I just feel like it's like connecting to someone before you that probably loved or liked something they had, and then it's like passing. It's like it's almost like paying it forward, but it's like passing it on to the next person. I want to pass it on to you guys or my grandkid, or, whatever. And that's your kids, because it could be a girl or a boy carrying these
since I'm filming,
bags,
I think I should get all your bags.
And there was silence. And then there was silence. But anyway, Lexi has a point. Yeah. But Kevin, that doesn't mean I don't want brand new. Let's not get excited. I like both. But I love the feel I feel with the older pieces. Even though I don't know the people, it's just, I don't know, it's just connecting to someone in the world.
Exactly.
In my opinion. So that I love. Anyway, so I took those things out. Here's this iPad mini, so I'm taking that out. But I'm going to show you really quickly. I always say quickly, huh? That girl video 6 hours. Well, don't worry about it.
Quickly
Here's
is
that
like when
big,
you're getting ready and you.
I know. It's like the huge, I'm just going to call it toiletry.
Yes.
And this one is the 28. So we put this big baby in and she's full. You guys saw the last video, it's full. It's full with just, who knows what.
Just stuff.
I want to see, I know it would go up and down. I just want to see if I could lay it over, if it would go in sideways. Let's just see.
It might.
Yeah. Booyah, booyah. Surely it did. I got it in there that way as well. It will fit.
So either way.
So I could put it in that way. Boom. Got it in there. Some of us care like this could be I do have a little bit of makeup in here, so I put this in there. I keep just for a second, my Bare Minerals. Like, they have that thing. I don't know if you guys have seen that. The Bare Mineral, like that. And you put the makeup under it.
That brush.
Yeah, that. So I keep that together. So if I need a quick makeup touch-up. Yeah, and I put my little Bare Mineral individual thingies in here, which this goes in here. But I separate the two so I can do it like that. And I keep a brush in there all the time. So I know this is just Bare Minerals in there anyway, just because. I just want to show. Yeah, Bare Mineral, Bare Essentials. Yeah. Here's the, put that over there. And this is my Eva clutch, I just took the strap off. It's in my bedroom. Because a lot of people carry. Did you guys hear me burp?
I didn't.
It was loud. I apologize if you heard it, but this is the Eva clutch, like I said, and some people use their clutches for here are the straps.
There's a strap.
Some people use these for different things, like just say you're taking this out through the day or you're going away somewhere. You know, you could pack this away.
Exactly.
Throw some clothing and things in here, roll some clothing up.
I carry a bigger bag and
if you're
put a
carrying
small
it with
bag
you,
inside. Yeah.
Exactly. And so many of you, these Louis Vuitton people are creative, and that's where I learned some things from. Then my brain is always.
You're always thinking.
Always. So I put that in here. And so if I'm going overnight, roll up a few clothing in there, put some flats or some shoes or something in there, a scarf or something. What people wear shawls.
Yeah.
All of those different things. Roll it up in there. You have a smaller bag, and you know if you pull this tighter and close it more, it could fold up to that degree, like this. So it can fold up that. Like that. Nobody's getting in that bag without being a boxing match. Not today. So, and those things I have in there. See, that's for something like maybe
just going on a trip or something.
Going on every day
or just every day a trip. It doesn't matter. You can. Yeah, you have options of what to put in the bag. You can go to the beach. If you're just out and put stuff in there.
The beach, you can take this bag so many different places. If you're out with your kids or something, if you're not a student, if you're a mom or whatever, and a student and a mom, whichever. But you have like things for your kids or whatever. You could throw some things in there. Then just say like some people do. I'm not advising it because I don't. But some people like throw their bags in their trunk of their car.
Yes,
and then once with the smaller, because they decided to run in a store, run in a mall or something. I'm just saying I don't do it, but for people that do, more power to you. But there is an option because I have the bag in there. I mean the smaller bag. Yep. So there, and then you know all of the pochettes. We can put those in there again. We know they fit. All of the pochettes. This thing carries. It holds so much.
Yeah.
And quite a few things. I got the one bag over to the side, and my Eva clutch could fit that way too. I'm going to show you in a second. It fits across, and I tend to go this way because the bag is kind of designed to go this way instead of because then you lean it up against it rests up against your side, so I wouldn't load things sticking away from me.
Exactly.
Yeah, just because. But put these pochettes in there. You got those in there. See, and look at the room on top.
A lot of space. You can still put stuff in there.
You could put. So I have a scarf right here. I'm going to show you. Pretend this is a shawl or something.
Scarf.
My one scarf. I wear this in my hair. I wear this thing everywhere. Ooh.
Just love how colorful it is. I love that scarf.
Oh, I love this. Like a little old lady. I love this. So just say, for instance, this is a shawl or something. Well, you would do better than that. I would fold it up a few times. Like that. Roll it up. Whatever. Put it down in there. Boom. Got that. If I got cold, went out somewhere, put your wallets back in there. You know you can carry a smaller one if the bigger one's fit. So we put this in there. Shades, your glasses, whatever. Put those on across the top if you like. You can cinch the bag with your whatever you have here, because this could do it as well.
Either the leather strap or
whatever
the scarf,
you have, you can cinch the bag and see there like that. And all of those things are in there. And I got the scarf across the top. If you like, some people I like to keep it a little bit open, like that slightly.
Then you can reach in there and get stuff.
Yeah, like that. And let me see. Yeah, like if you're in a line, I'm going to stand up a little bit for a second. If you're like in a grocery store, you could just reach in here like this. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. It costs, how much? That much? Oh, girl, no, we're not paying for that today. But you can leave with that. You guys always play, I swear to gosh, there's something wrong. Yeah, there's something wrong with me. That's just okay.
This is how she is all the time. That's why I hang out with her.
Because I know that matters if you're in a store or wherever. Could you reach and grab your
Can you reach and
wallet?
grab stuff?
Yeah.
Yep.
You can do this. And you can go in there and get your wallet.
Yep.
So, it does work. Ooh, it does. Surely does work. So, I think, you guys know me. I just try to think of things that you guys may think of. So, I hope I thought of everything
I think so.
I would so I could take the things back out and show you how much is in there. I laid the wallet across the top because if I'm somewhere
And you
out
need to
and
get
about,
it.
yeah, I just laid it flat across. And remember, that's the insolent, which is a long wallet. So if that one would fit some of the larger ones, there's only one. Well, I need to stop acting like I'm Mrs. Louis Vuitton, which I was, but there is a wallet, an organizer type of a wallet, a zippy, and it's a type of an organizer which I'm looking to get. It's huge. It's huge, and I love it because I just want it. It's huge. So this one will fit across. That larger one will as well. So for some of you that have that larger zippy wallet, that zippy wallet, it will fit. See how this goes across there? It has space. It will fit. So I think any size wallet will fit in here. So, and I think a larger AirBook or something. What is the other one? MacBook Pro. I'm almost sure it would fit up and down. I don't know how high it would sit up. If it's longer than 13 inches.
3 different sizes. Like that's the smallest AirBook.
Yeah.
Back when they first came out, that's the smallest AirBook. But they come in different sizes, like a small, medium, and large. So.
Yeah. So if it's So if it's taller than 13 inches, like this, I know you guys got common sense, but if it's taller than 13 inches, it will still fit, but it will sit up a little bit. But you still, like I said, if you're using it as a book bag,
it doesn't matter.
That's all that matters. And this does not put weight on my shoulder at all.
The straps are thick.
It's just a great made bag, and I want different colors in this. I have so anyway, I wanted to share this with you guys today, and remember I had that big thick toiletry in there.
Toiletry bag in there.
So let me take it out really quick and show all the things I had in there. Again, I took this out, the epi. I took that out. This scarf,
wallet,
the phone should have been in there, but it wasn't. The pochette, another pochette. It's a bigger, the difference in the sizes. And they were across in here. The Eva clutch. And I have them, like I said, this way, down on the bottom. Another makeup bag. And that huge 28 inch toiletry.
And it comes out easily.
Comes out, yeah. This bag is so, it's like thick. I know people that have it know they can appreciate what I'm saying. It's just a good bag. This thing is just
made bag. It's constructed.
It's made well. So anyway, that's as much as I could think about for right now. Trying to rush through the video so I don't make it a 6-hour one like all the other ones. But I just try to think of everything because sometimes that stuff matters when we're spending hundreds of dollars for a bag and things like that. It matters, especially students, because like I said, I know what it's like walking around on a campus.
Exactly.
Done it, been there, done that. And you want to be comfortable. You do. And you want to be stylish.
It's like you want to look cute, but you want to be comfortable.
Yeah. So anyway, really great bag. By being mostly, I believe, all the, it's epi leather. By being all the leather, it is lightweight. Extremely lightweight. It's just a light, very lightweight bag. Anyway, good. So we did that. I gotta get ready to go finish doing my yard. I cut the grass. I'm going to clean out my flowers and things like that. I got a few things. Got like some other things to do.
Busy.
Booyah, booyah, booyah. Yard gotta look nice. But
you gotta look around.
Okay. Oh, we got nothing else we got going on, do we? Oh, let me share this with you. I did not do an unboxing, you guys. You know, this is like so irrelevant. No, it is. I didn't do an unboxing because I don't remember. I think it came in just a package.
I think it came
in just a package. If some of you that order things from Japan,
from overseas,
from overseas, they just wrap it.
You might not have the Louis Vuitton boxing packaging.
Yeah, and I think they do that a lot to cut on your shipping because it's lighter than a heavy box. So they cut down on your shipping, I believe, by being lighter. So it was wrapped up like that, and newspaper and things were stuffed inside. So I didn't do an unboxing. Not that it didn't appreciate it. I just wasn't all fancy. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, that being said, I looked around. We did that. I got to go get me some cappuccino. A cappuccino. I have to go cut my grass. I finished with my yard. I cut the grass. I got to finish some other things. But anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Sorry being sort of, tacky, rushy, all of that type of stuff. Sorry. But and always enjoy talking to you guys. Have a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed your Halloween. I hope you did. I would like to have seen some of the costumes. Anyway, I'm going to go eat some taffy from Halloween. Thank you guys for stopping by. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.